It is simply called winter time. But here's what you've got to do in your own personal development, your own personal growth, and that is just get better at handling the winters.
You must make peace within your heart. You must make peace within your spirit.
See, here's what happened to a lot of people in COVID. Myself, a lot of family members.
It's time. This is a reality check. This is the moment an opportunity comes your way. This is a chance for you to realize that you got work to do. This is about that last rep. One more rep is what it's going to take for you to finish what you started. Yeah, I know you're getting tired. I know you're feeling weak. You probably feel that you don't even have what it takes to get the last rep, but nothing is done until you finish it.
You can't change the winter. You can't change the seasons, but you can change yourself. You say, well, what can I do about the upcoming winters of my life, the challenges that I know I'm going to face? Here's what you can do. You can get wiser and stronger and better. Just make a list of that trio of words. Wiser, stronger, and better. Go home smarter than you came. Go home with more ideas than you came with. Next, get stronger. You can develop the muscle. You can develop the courage muscle. You can develop the inspiration muscle. You can develop the dedication muscle. You can get stronger. There isn't anybody here that can't get stronger. Next time we see you, may not even recognize you, how strong you're going to be able to become in language.
Life is so short.
Growth is about one word: progress. What do you want for you, and what do you need from you in order to make it happen? So if you're still consumed by what happened last year, last month, or even yesterday, guess what? You are holding up your progress. You are holding up your progress, but your future self wants you to get up. You have to believe that you control your destiny. Don't put that responsibility on anyone else but you. It's either going to be focused on the future, focus on the present, or focus on the past. That's it.
And style and personality, the ability to cope, the ability to handle with anything that happens, no matter what happens. And the third one is get better. We can all get better. I've gotten better. First talk I gave, I stood up, my mind sat back down. But here's the secret to my success. I stood up and did it again. I stood up and I did it again. And I did it again, and I did it again all those many years ago. I did it when I was scared, and I did it when I didn't want to, and I did it when I was ill. And I did it when it didn't work well, and I did it when they didn't appreciate it, and I didn't a lot of times when I didn't know much what I was doing. I just did it anyway. And now all these years later, I'm asked to walk on this stage with the greatest introduction I've ever had, greatest response and welcome I've ever had, the greatest opportunity I've ever had to touch this many lives with a mixture of words and heart and soul. I got better. I got better day by day and week by week and month by month, and I'm asking you to do the same thing until you can develop a long arm and a long reach.
And I can tell you from personal experience that it's easy to get off track by focusing too much on your mistakes, or focusing too much on your missed opportunities, or focusing too much on what disappointed you or who disappointed you. What you don't want to do is put so much energy into what happened that you miss out on what is happening. You should be in such a zone that your mind is only programmed to look forward. You are not looking backwards. You are not looking to the right. You are not looking to the left. You gotta be focused. Once you get clear on what you want, you have to have the courage to chase it. At the end of the day, you can't let your disappointment stop your grind.
If you truly want to make change, if you truly want to grow, if you truly want to be powerful, if you truly want that greatness, you got to work hard. You got to dig a little bit deeper. You got to find it. You got to go after it, because it's not looking for you success. It's not looking for you got to go get. If this is what it's about the time, it's about the hour that you have. In that place of business,
COVID happened worldwide. It's the first time all of my friends overseas, I don't care how much money they make, all my guys from my hood, I don't care what they don't have, we all talk about the same thing. This pandemic is worldwide. So it didn't just happen to you. But sometimes what God does is he allows certain things to happen that will affect each of us differently. Now, instead of you whining about the COVID, which is worldwide, it ain't just happening to you, you got to seek out the blessing in it. Because behind every moment of adversity, there is a lesson and there is a blessing. The blessing could be is you have to have a career change. You didn't care about your job, no way. It just paid bills.
All right. What tools do you use to keep yourself dedicated and focused on your main priority on a daily basis? All right, so much of what I do and how I'm able to accomplish the things that I'm able to accomplish is because I've taken the time to actually build the desire, to want the thing that I'm chasing. Now, a big part of that is assigning meaning and purpose to your goals. Your goals should not be random. They should not be designed to make you rich. Even if that's a second or third order consequence, great. But the primary goal should be something that gives you meaning and purpose. Now, when you have meaning and purpose, you will be willing to fight through the lame, the boring, the difficult, okay? I've said many times, boredom kills more dreams than fear, than failure. It's you get in there, and to get good enough to do the thing that you want to do, it's really boring. You have to do a lot of stuff that you do not want to do over and over and over.
There's no weakness that can be invited to this party. If you want something, go get it now. You're looking for reps, you're looking for 10 reps, you're looking for 12 reps. How about 13? How about 14? How about 20? How about 50? How about giving it everything you got until there's nothing else left to get? One more rep. I'm not asking you to do it, I'm telling you to do it. I'm telling you to have a conversation with yourself. I'm letting you know it's you against you. I'm letting you know that you got to make the opportunity happen. You got to be fired up.
It wasn't your dream job. It wasn't what you were to do the rest of your life. See, what people don't understand is when a door closes, all God is really saying to you is walk up the hall. It's some more doors, man. Quit thinking this is the only door available. When a door closes, could God be saying to you, walk up the hall? He got another door that's probably bigger and better that he wants you to go to. But if you standing there beating on the door, open this door back up, what y'all doing? What are you doing? The company closed. It's not opening back up. They furloughed you. They're not bringing you back. Go up the hall to the next door and quit tripping.
And so the only way for you to have the stamina to see that through is to really want that thing that you're pursuing. Now, if you really want that thing that you're pursuing and you've tied meaning and purpose. So back at Quest, it's real boring being under the equipment trying to fix it. But I was there fighting for my mom and my sister. I wanted to end metabolic disease. I wanted to make sure that they lived long enough that I could enjoy their company for decades and decades and decades to come. But to do that, the price for that, if you will, was I had to create food that they could choose based on taste, and it happened to be good for them. At Impact Theory, I am trying to make sure that nobody gets to the age of 15 without encountering a growth mindset through story at scale. And so all the boring things dealing with finance and contracts and all of that stuff, I do it because I really believe in the people that I'm trying to help.
You got to be hungry for it. You got to have the desire to push yourself. Because if you don't, you just waste time. Everything you just let it go to the wayside. This is it right here. This is that moment that you got to work. This is that moment when you got the push. There is no weakness. In the place of business, there is no time to be wasted in the place of business. You don't have time to be conversating with anybody. All you need to do is be conversation.